going on, everybody? So I got this 96 Chevrolet. I'm about to pull the rear end out of it, get old 10 bolt. Somebody's wanting to buy it from me, so we're gonna see how quick we can get her snatched out of here. Got pretty much all my tools rounded up, vice grips and a flathead to get the brake cable off up there. Got 13/16 for the bolts on the shocks, 1/2 inch for that little rubber line up there, and then my tie bow with a cut-off wheel for the U-bolts. But I ain't gonna be reusing them since I'm getting ready to rear end. I'm just gonna cut them jokers off, see if we can get this thing out of here in the next 15-20 minutes. If I was keeping this rear end and I wasn't selling it to somebody, I would just cut the brake cables off too. I wouldn't even worry about undoing them. I don't hardly ever hook up the rear brakes. Whenever I put a rear end in something, it makes for easier burnouts, not unless it's a daily driver or something. So I guess step one, we're gonna get this rig jacked up, get the wheels off of it, and block it up. Alright, so as far as these brake cables, I forgot to show any of it, but to get them undone, all you gotta do is up here, this is supposed to slide up and then you can pop it out, but this one's been in there a while, so it's kind of stuck. So I ended up cutting it. I meant to cut it up here in front of this piece and accidentally cut it right there, so this cable ain't no good. So don't do what I did and accidentally cut it in the wrong spot. I wasn't thinking. Now if this is your daily driver truck or something, I wouldn't cut it at all. I would work with that and get it undone the right way. But if you're just doing like I'm doing and pulling the rear end from an old jump truck, you can do it like this. And then for this part here, you got this here that goes on there, and all it does is screw on there. I took 2 pairs of vice grips, clamped one here and then one on that, and just unscrewed it. And then right here you got this little piece here. You basically got to clamp it and then it pushes out. It can be a little bit aggravating, but it ain't too bad. Now if you do like I did and screw up and cut the cable and cut it in the wrong spot, as long as you got your old rear end or something, it ain't too much trouble just to swap this cable out. But all I gotta do now is, well, since I got the cables undone, I'm gonna set it down on these blocks and then undo this rubber line, cut the U-bolts, and we'll be done. Alright, got everything undone. Whether we did it the right way or the wrong way, we ain't gonna worry about that. Now comes the easy part, and that's cutting. You know, I thought we had everything done. I totally forgot the daggone shock bolts. I could cut them, but it ain't that hard just to undo them. Probably would take longer to actually cut them. Just realized I let the daggone rear end fall on my shop floor, so now I gotta jack it up a little bit. Alright, well, there she is. I just need to clean up my mess and get it drug around there so I can load it into my truck and go meet the guy. That's going to be the end of this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Later.